ever call the Prince?
Oh, God, yeah. We should get caught up, see what's going on.
I know.
Yeah, this Bernie Madoff did him in, and Zsa Zsa, she's still alive, but it seems like she's barely alive. Some of the video of her, boy, she's looking pretty brutal in the wheelchair and the wigs and everything else. And
I know, how sad.
Oh, it's really ended quite dismally. But you never know with him. I mean, every time he has an appearance somewhere, hell, he seems like he's having a good time.
I think he's chasing chicks all over the planet. I think he got hired help.
That's what's so weird. It's like on one hand he cares about Zsa Zsa and he's always defending her honor and everything. On the other hand, he's out there just screwing one chick after another. Oh, and he's so into his body.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hey. Prince. The Prince.
Hello?
Hey, it's Drew and Mike calling on WRIF Radio. How you doing today?
Just give me that. I'm okay. How are you doing? I just got up.
Oh, did we wake you?
Huh?
We didn't wake you, did we?
No, you didn't wake me, but I just got up 2 minutes ago.
Oh, 2 minutes ago.
Excellent.
So you're still in your robe?
Yeah.
You out by the pool?
Not by the pool.
How?
Oh, nice. Sounds nice.
How is Zsa Zsa doing?
She's doing okay. She's doing fine. She's still sleeping.
Mm-hmm. And how about the Prince? Because Prince, we heard that there was some tough goings on with a couple of the investments with Bernie Madoff. Is that accurate?
Yeah, well, he's in jail, you know, but what good does it for us? You know, he's in jail, we didn't get any money yet, you know, we didn't get any results, you know, nobody talks to us, nobody tells us, you know, if we get something or not.
How do you survive, Prince? Because, I mean, this happened to so many people, and the financial devastation was so huge for so many, including you. How do you make ends meet?
You know, it's very easy to survive, just make money, you know, use your brain and make money again, you know, that's all you can do. What you do, take a rope and hang yourself?
Prince, watch the strong language, sir. We are a broadcast entity. Can you tell us, have you guys had to downsize? I mean, did the Bentley go? Did you have to make some adjustments in the lifestyle? No, nothing goes, you know, nothing goes. Nobody is that stupid to invest every penny, you know, so we still have the money. I don't have to sell anything, but, you know.
So it hasn't phased you. It's no big deal.
It's a deep hole, you know. If you lose $10 million, it's very deep, you know, and the money eventually has to come back somehow, you know, because we want to live our lifestyle the way we lived it before.
Right. And
it's not going to screw us.
Hey, I heard a rumor, and I don't know if there's any truth to this at all, but I heard that this character who was declared in the paternity deal with Anna Nicole Smith, Larry, what's his name, Larry?
Burkett.
Yeah, Larry Burkett.
Yeah, Larry,
I heard that he told one of his closest friends that he still believes to this day that you might be the father.
He does?
That's what he told one of his closest friends, and I know you felt strongly about it, that you wanted to step up to the plate if that was the case, and I don't know, can you amplify on that?
Well, you know, I did a test, you know, and
this
it was
man is
negative,
lying his head off.
and that tells me that I'm not a father. I wish I would be the father. I could have been the father, you know, but now it's Burkett, you know.
Well, I don't know why he would say that.
His test came out positive, and that's it, you know. I only wanted to make sure that Howard Stern doesn't get a baby, you know, because he's a horror, you know, he's a criminal.
He's a loser.
In fact, Prince, is Howard Stern, is he still living in that Bahama house? They were going to throw him out of that thing years ago, and they can't seem to get him out of there. Is he still living in that thing, you know?
I don't know. I don't have any contact with him. The only contact I will have when he goes to court next time, I want to see him getting down.
Yeah. Oh, you want to see him go to the big house, don't you?
I want him to go there, you know, and then, you know, he gets the how do you do once he's in.
Yeah. Do you think he played a critical role in the death of her son? I mean, when he came to the hospital to see her?
Of course he did. He was after the money. He's a loser. He's an absolute loser. He was after the money and he lost, you know.
Yeah. And as opposed to the Prince, you were actually in love with Anna Nicole Smith? Were you really close to her?
Listen, being in love, I'm not in love. I wasn't in love, you know. It was fun to be with her, and that's all, you know. Jesus, I would be in love with everybody I go to bed, you know. Oh, my God.
But you're not saying she's a hose bag, are you?
What?
You're not calling her a hose bag or something, are you? I mean, this wasn't something completely flighty and meaningless.
No, but I mean, you know, we had a good time, you know.
Yeah.
But that was yesterday, you know. There's a good time every day. You know?
Good time every day.
Yesterday is gone.
You know, I loved it when you came out and you talked about how gross Paris Hilton, her feet are. And you've got a great point there. Her feet are horrible. I don't say when people see her as being so hot.
I don't know. Is she still around? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, you're right. She's fallen off the planet, Prince.
Prince, I bet you heard it from Zsa Zsa over this Anna Nicole Smith thing. Was she a little distressed about all that, your extracurriculars?
Well, she was very upset, but, she did lots of things before we got married, too, and I never asked her, during our marriage, I never asked her right on the beginning, what's going on, you have a friend on the side or whatever,
Oh, you have an open marriage?
We live a modern life, you don't ask anymore. Don't upset yourself.
I think she was...
Don't ask, don't tell,
Didn't you say once... Didn't you say once on camera, though, that you have an open marriage? Didn't I hear you say that once?
Well, not an open marriage, but, we live modern lives,
Yeah, but...
We want to have a good time, Life is so short and it's over so fast, so have a good time every day, and that's what we do.
I heard she was okay with it in terms of the open marriage, but she was just a little disappointed that you were giving yourself to such a slob. And I'm just quoting her. I wouldn't say it that way.
I think she was just upset.
I wouldn't say slob, she was nice, I didn't have that feeling she was a slob, when I was with her. So.
I think Zsa Zsa was just running her trap a little bit.
It was her thin period.
It was of course a bad thing to do it, because I forgot all about it. That eventually, it will come out and it will be on the cameras, not because they killed her or she died. There's always something, when things come out like that, and my wife is watching television like mad. But it's over. That was yesterday. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another beauty on the way. Don't worry about that.
By the way, I'm glad that nothing happened when you ended up handcuffed to your steering wheel, nude like that from those chicks. Thank God you're all right from that.
Well, nothing happened. I didn't get my money back. I didn't get my watch back. I lost my watch. I didn't get anything back. So that's bad enough. Losing 100 here, 100 there, 10 million on murder. I'm not loaded like that.
Some people said that they might have been embarrassed in that circumstance, but you weren't embarrassed about that, were you? I mean, you don't have a problem with nudity.
Well, what happened. What am I going to do?
No, I know it's no big deal. Yeah, at least you're in a hot car.
Yeah. In fact, you keep your... I saw you were doing... I think it was advertising thing. They hired you to be in the hot tubs, and you came out of there, and boy, you're really pushing the weights there, Prince. Prince, you got the body going out there. You got the biceps and everything. Really happening out there, Prince.
Well, listen.
I did
Prince? In your Speedo.
I did that in the hot tub because they paid me for it. I have to make some money, so I had a good time, and I had a nice chick next to me, so what the hell,
You had the Speedo on and everything there, Prince.
It's okay.
Yeah, how do you pull off the Speedo? At your age, I would be frightened to wear a Speedo, and I'm a little younger than you.
Well, if I live another 20 years, I'm going to wear it. Why not?
Oh, no, not another 20 years.
If I feel good in it, I'm going to wear it. I do my exercise. I take care of my body, and I lost about 40 pounds in the last 3 months. So I got things to my body. I take care of my body. So if people don't like it, I don't care.
But in 20 years, I mean, people may see you in a Speedo, and they might be throwing up in their mouth. You don't want that to happen, do you?
I don't give a I really don't.
You really don't.
I really don't. I live my life, Take it or leave it. If they don't like me, they don't like me. If they like me, I'm happy.
But you're not worried about walking down a Florida beach or somebody looking out the window going, oh, geez, man, who's that older man in that Speedo? Jesus, God. That doesn't bother you.
No, that older distinguished man. That older built man. In fact, I bet the Prince, if you were in St. Martin or somewhere, you would go bottomless, wouldn't you?
Listen, men don't worry about age. It's only women.
Only the women.
Look, men don't worry about age.
Yeah.
No.
Would you say...
Men, we have fun every day. We only worry about fun. Do we get more fun? That's all. The rest doesn't count.
Prince, would you say that every single day there's some chick that hits on you every day of your life?
No, that's not true, but I would love to, but that's not true.
Yeah, how about once a week? Once a month, once a week? How often?
Yeah. But twice a week. How about that?
Yeah? Is that right? Is that right?
No, there's no truth to the rumor that you depend on Viagra for any kind of regular activity. That's not true, is it?
Well, I always have some in my pocket. You never know.
Is that right?
You never know when the moment comes, and you're right. You don't want to lose anything. So you might as well have some
it's disgusting.
in your pocket.
God, is it ever?
That's what TMZ said. Somebody on TMZ was saying that you pop Viagra like Trix cereal.
So what's the problem problem? What's the problem? I know people, 25, 30 years old, they do it,
Oh, so you do? Okay.
Still in your pocket, sometimes I use it. Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
it makes me feel good,
Yeah,
I mean, I can do it without it, but, when you have it, you have more fun,
Boy, I hope Zsa Zsa's not listening to this conversation. Can you imagine if she was on the other line, a la Tony Tennille?
No, I'm glad she's still
We'd hear
sleeping.
that thing slam right now.
Yeah, you know it. Well, boy.
No, my wife wouldn't say anything. My wife always told me, you can do whatever you want as long as you don't bring him in my bed. That's all.
Really? Is that what she said after the whole Anna Nicole Smith thing came out?
That's what she said 20 years ago.
20 years ago. She hadn't changed her mind since, huh?
No.
That's a long time ago.
Do you still have your GTE call block?
Yeah.
And are there a lot of... Who do you block out on that thing? Just people that you don't want to talk to from radio stations and TMZ and places like that?
I didn't know. Yeah, probably I'm going to block out you, but and I was a little stupid in my head. I picked up the phone. I thought it was somebody from Europe, and here you are.
Prince,
from Europe.
We're friendly fire.
Because the Europeans, they call in the morning always.
What, who's calling from Europe? Who would typically call you from Europe?
Family, friends, business people, they're all because they're 9 hours ahead, so they called me from Europe.
Prince, you still have your castles over there? You still got all that going?
A couple of things, yeah.
Yeah, you got a couple castles over there?
Yeah.
You rent them out?
No, the government has them.
Oh, the government has them.
They have museums in it and things like that.
Is that right?
They use it for things.
When you go home, though, do they treat you like royalty? I mean, is it really a big deal? Is there a lot of ceremony and pomp and circumstance everywhere you go because it's the prince of whatever?
It's nice, they treat me like that. It's very nice, but I couldn't care less how they treat me. When I go, I know why I'm going, and I have fun, and that's all what counts.
Yeah.
I don't care how people treat me. I really don't.
Yeah. No, what are you the prince of, by the way, just to clarify that?
Of Saxonia-Anhalt, of Germany.
Now,
my grandfather was the last emperor of Germany, Kaiser Wilhelm II.
Kaiser Wilhelm II?
Kaiser Wilhelm II.
How's he related to you?
How was he related to me? My mother was the daughter-in-law of Kaiser Wilhelm II.
Daughter-in-law? That's by marriage, not by blood.
The Crown Prince of Germany.
Wait, are you royalty by marriage or by blood?
I was adopted. You know that.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that. But is she royalty by marriage or by blood?
By blood.
Okay.
She was a princess of Anhalt. She was the prince of Anhalt, and her aunt was Catherine the Great. She was a princess from Anhalt too.
How old were you when she adopted you?
30.
30?
Really?
35. Yeah.
Is that right?
Some people are saying you were 35, Prince, but I don't know. Who cares about age?
I was 30 years old. She had a son, and I played soccer with him. It was a very good soccer team, and we've been very good friends. And he went to Chile. He had an accident. He died, and she was alone, and she wanted to adopt me, and I did it. Okay.
Wow, it's a little old by most adoption standards. Have you ever thought that you would like to be readopted by Angelina Jolie now?
You got him going. Prince is liking it.
Listen, readopted would be nice, but being adopted by Angelina Jolie, then you can't have fun with her. When you're adopted, then you're her son. I'd rather have fun with her, not be adopted.
Yeah. Are you nailing Angelina Jolie, or did you?
She is a hot chick.
Yeah, she's a hot chick. She might be a bitch, though. She might be kind of pushy.
Yes.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I love a bitch in bed.
The Prince is out of hand. Hey, Prince, we're going to have to run along. I know you got business to attend to. You're a Prince, for God's sake. You're royalty. Yeah. But I tell you what, we'll give you a call back sometime. It's great to be in touch.
All right. right. Have a nice day, guys.
Thank you,
don't
Prince.
Put us on your call block, all right?
Okay.
All right, promise? Okay.
Thanks, Prince.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Did you see Anna Nicole use drugs?
Never. I never. And if she would have used drugs when I was there, I would have kicked her ass. And this is why I'm so upset. If that Howard Stern always tells, I was so close to Anna Nicole Smith, I loved her so much, I took care of her. Why didn't he stop her from taking drugs? Why didn't he stop her to do all the bad things? Bullshit! I'm telling you, bullshit. This man is lying his head off. In this case, I'm very upset, and I want to fight it through. Because there's a suffering mother who is attacked by a lawyer, attacked by Howard Stern. For Christ's sake, what do they learn in law school? To attack suffering woman? A suffering lady? This woman is a lady. You don't go out with a lady. You don't do that. If he wants to fight, have a man-to-man fight. But don't do it with a woman. What kind of a guy is he?
I've never heard anyone admit that they're in open marriage. It's so bizarre.
I know, isn't that weird? Especially look at him. It's like, oh, come on, man. Get off it, will you?
What's up with being adopted when you're 30 years old?
I know.
By
It's
someone
never weird.
The way he explained it, isn't his mother royalty by marriage? He said she's married to the
mother and what was it? What they do, and he's continuing the practice too, is you pay a royal person for your name so you can claim royalty.
Are you serious?
So if you were Prince Michael and I wanted to be, Prince Clark II or whatever, I'd give you a couple $1 million.
Is that right?
So people paid the prince for that same honor to be a von Anhalt.
Yeah, he's profited to the tune of millions of dollars by selling the Anhalt name to other individuals. If someone offers you $2 million, you'll do it, he has
How
said.
weak. That's so, God, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Talk
about watering down the crown.
Way of being somebody.
Yeah.
Boy, was he a little
royalty by hire,
a little sensitive about the Bentley, perhaps.
Oh,
being
yeah.
gone.
And the money. He got his ass kicked by Bernie Madoff. He lost almost everything.
So how can he still have all these toys?
He doesn't. He's full of crap.
He's selling that title.
Yeah, he's living a dumb life.
Well, wow, what an exciting development late in the program.
What a ball talker. Goofball. Insane. He's forever insane.
He is. I wish I had paid more attention to that whole. I got so tired of Anna Nicole Smith that I think I was on vacation. I missed part of the part when he got involved.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got back and I was out of town for a couple of days and I was like, oh my God, how did this guy get in the fray? This is awesome.
Every day he was mixed up in the story. Every single day.